Salut, I'm Sumo from FrenchArena. Would you like to learn how to pronounce 50 different jobs in the French language? If yes, c'est parti! Now, after meeting someone for the first time and exchanging your names and your details, the next question might probably be, what do you do for your living? What's your career? What's your profession? Where do you work? In today's lesson, you will learn basic French vocabulary relating to jobs, the names of common French professions like policier. You will also learn how to ask someone what they do for a living, what their career path is like, and where they work. If this is your first time here, thank you for clicking on this video. If you happen to like this video whilst watching it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more lessons like this, and definitely share with people who would want to learn more about jobs in the French language. Now, before we get started, when talking about job in French, we use some certain generic terms. For example, un travail, un métier, un boulot. Some other necessary terms are une profession, une carrière, or travailler. Now, you might be asking, okay, Sumo, so how do I ask about someone's profession in the French language? You can ask, tu fais quoi dans la vie? Tu fais quoi dans la vie? Qu'est-ce que tu fais dans la vie? Qu'est-ce que tu fais dans la vie? Number 3, quel est votre métier ou quelle est votre profession? Number 4, que fais-tu dans la vie? Que fais-tu dans la vie? Number 5, qu'est-ce que tu fais comme métier? Qu'est-ce que tu fais comme métier? Number 6, qu'est-ce que tu fais comme travail? Qu'est-ce que tu fais comme travail? So remember, there are different ways of asking one what their profession is or what they do for a living. But please remember, you should use them at appropriate times, and some are informal and some are formal. So be sure of the person you're speaking with. If it's someone you're familiar with, definitely use an informal person. But if it's someone that you're just meeting for the first time, you need to be quite formal in asking what they do for a living. Now, how do you tell your job title in French? In English, we'd say I am an artist. But in the French language, you would just say je suis artiste. Je suis artiste. You might be wondering, okay, Sumo, why didn't you put any article? You do not need to use the indefinite article in this instance. In English, we definitely have to say I am a teacher, I am a dancer. But in the French language, we don't. We just simply say je suis artiste, je suis danseur. We do not put anything in front of it. However, if you want to just give more details, then you can use the indefinite article. So for example, I am a good dentist. You would say je suis un bon dentiste. Je suis un bon dentiste. Of course, another way of telling what your job is you can probably say je travaille comme infirmière. Je travaille comme infirmière. Or, je travaille dans le secteur médical. Of course, you can replace the profession or the field of work and customize it to where you work precisely. Now, we're going to take a look at how to pronounce 50 different jobs in the French language. Number 1, acteur, actrice. Acteur, actrice. Number 2, architecte. Architecte. Number 3, danseur, danseuse. Danseur, danseuse. Number 4, peintre. Peintre. Number 5, comptable. Comptable. Number 6, réceptionniste. Réceptionniste. Number 7, vendeur, vendeuse. Vendeur, vendeuse. Number 8, charpentier, charpentière. Charpentier, charpentière. Number 9, mécanicien, mécanicienne. Mécanicien, mécanicienne. Number 10, peintre en bâtiment. Peintre en bâtiment. And so you might be thinking, okay, Sumo, you've mentioned peintre before. The first one I mentioned was an artist, so someone who actually, an artist, Picasso. And this one is a house painter. So the person you call to come into your house actually paints your walls. Number 11, plombier. Plombier. Number 12, interprète. Interprète. The next one, journaliste. Journaliste. The next one, écrivain ou auteur. Écrivain ou auteur. The next one, boulanger ou boulangère. Boulanger ou boulangère. The next one, boucher ou bouchère. Boucher ou bouchère. Number 17, chef. Chef. Number 18, pâtissier ou pâtissière. Pâtissier ou pâtissière. Next one, serveur ou serveuse. Serveur ou serveuse. The next one, fonctionnaire. Fonctionnaire. The next one, pompier. Pompier. The next one, juge. Juge. The next one, policier ou policière. Policier ou policière. The next one, homme politique ou femme politique. The next one, soldat. Soldat. The next one, jardinier ou jardinière. Jardinier ou jardinière. The next one, agent immobilier ou agente immobilier. Agent immobilier ou agente immobilier. The next one, dentiste. Dentiste. The next one, médecin. Médecin. The next one, infirmière ou infirmière. Infirmière ou infirmière. The next one, opticien ou opticienne. Opticien ou opticienne. The next one, pharmacien ou pharmacienne. Pharmacien ou pharmacienne. The next one, vétérinaire. Vétérinaire. The next one, caissier ou caissière. Caissier ou caissière. The next one, religieuse ou sœur. Religieuse ou sœur. The next one, prêtre. Prêtre. The next one, rabbin. Rabbin. The next one, astronaute. Astronaute. The next one, coiffeur ou coiffeuse. Coiffeur ou coiffeuse. The next one, gardien ou gardienne. Gardien ou gardienne. The next one, avocat ou avocate. Avocat ou avocate. Fun fact, avocat is also an avocado. If you would like to learn more about French fruit, click this video above. The next one, maître nageur. Maître nageur. The next one, conducteur d'autobus ou conductrice d'autobus. The next one, conducteur ou conductrice. The next one, hôtesse de l'air. Hôtesse de l'air. The next one, pilote. Pilote. The next one, chauffeur de taxi. Chauffeur de taxi. The next one, femme de ménage. Femme de ménage. The next one, secrétaire. Secrétaire. And number 50, and the most important one to me, professeur. Professeur. Now, there are many words for teacher, and this can generally cause confusion, so I'm going to list just some of them for you. Just see these as a bonus. Now, in the elementary school level, we would call them un instituteur ou un institutrice. Okay, that's the elementary school level. Another word for teacher that is used at the elementary school level is un maître ou une maîtresse. At the junior high school level and the high school level, we would say un enseignant ou une enseignante. Un professeur can only be used for high school level and university level. You might be asking, okay, so are there any slangs? Definitely. The slang word for un professeur is what? Un prof. Now, just to round up, you already know that gender is very important in the French language. To find the feminine version for each of these jobs that I have taught you, just add an E behind each of them. For example, avocat with an E becomes avocate. Okay? Avocat becomes avocate. However, professions that already have an E, please just leave them that way. Do not add another E. For example, an accountant is what? Comptable. Comptable. You can see that there's already an E behind it. Do not add a second E, just leave it that way. So tell me, did you enjoy today's lesson? Did I actually mention your profession? If I didn't, in the comment section below, tell me what it is you do. You already know that what? I am a teacher. Tell me in the comment section below what you do for a living, what your profession is. If you enjoyed today's lesson, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up. You can also check out my website, www.FrenchArena.com, for more information on courses, lessons, free ebooks, and so much more. Thank you for watching today's lesson. Please do not forget to subscribe and share this with anyone else who would love to learn how to pronounce 50 jobs in the French language. Until I see you in the next lesson, bonne journée.